let's move on over to the story time. Deadpool Daily. I gotta crash some Titans before I crash into my bed. Whew. Who do we got here? No problem, John. 5-star Doctor Strange we get to go against, which is not the favorite Doctor Strange. 3-star Doctor Strange is always the fan favorite because he has that passive healing that goes along with stuff. But I wonder how that's going to work out when 3-star Doctor Strange can get Champ 2.0'd and all of a sudden people are using the 3-star Strange as their 5-star. That's just me thinking out loud. Doctor Strange has a really annoying ability with his blue to stun for 9, and it lasts for 3 turns, and it does damage every turn I'm stunned. Not to mention depletes 3 AP from one of my from the color equal to the countdown tile. Ugh. It tricked me just about to say goodnight. No, I did not do this first, John. Anyways, his blue at the 5-star level puts out the Eye of Agamotto, which at the start of the turn removes 1 enemy strike, attack, or protect tile. It's honestly lackluster compared to 3-star versions because 3 stars just gets rid of a bunch of those tiles without any muss or fuss, but it doesn't do much more than that. I mean, it kind of gives them some purple AP back, but that's not the hallmark of it. The good thing about the 5-star one is it stays out there forever and ever until someone destroys it, which isn't easy, but still, it's a slow go. Finally, there's the yellow. He has a yellow passive, just like 3-star, where if you cast a power, he's going to smack you back with some damage. And he also has an active ability on it. I think it takes... Is it 11 yellow? Might take more. But, yeah, he smacks you for a higher amount of damage if he casts it actively. There's no healing with it like the 3-star one does. So, who do we get to go against Doctor Strange with? Cloak and Dagger. If you watch enough of the Puzzle Gauntlets I do, you'll know by now I like them as a nice Swiss Army knife. They can handle a lot of different situations. Let's dig into them. 14, you think, Dark? You're probably right. I was thinking 14, but I'm like, no, it can't be, right? I don't know. I'll go look when we get into the fight. But anyways, Cloak and Dagger. I know them as being a black tile generating / attack tile generating team that can also be swapped to a yellow tile generating / health regenning tank. That's a lot, right? Well, this is why. Let's start with light knives. For 8 yellow, you deal some damage to the target and remove up to 5 enemy strike, protects, or attacks. If no such tiles exist, damage is dealt to the enemy team. That's always super fun. If there's none of those tiles out there, you're just like, wha-bam! For 8 yellow, that's a lot of team damage. And Child of Darkness is the passive that says, at the start of the turn, if there's at least 9 black tiles on the board, you create an okay strength attack tile. But if there isn't that many black tiles out there, they're going to make 3 basic tiles turn to black. That's a super helpful boon. You can help build up your black AP super easily with this. You might think, why would I want to do that when this is just a passive? I'm not going to use any black abilities, right? Well, you'd be wrong. Let's move to the purple so you can see why. Nice, John. Thanks for looking it up. And wow, I see you guys have been talking about it. Wow, thank you both for looking it up and figuring it out. Pocket Dimension over here. 6 purple, deals some okay damage, and replaces Cloak and Dagger's powers with new powers. Basically, one set is representing Cloak in front and Dagger in back, and the other set of powers is the vice versa. If there are at least 9 black tiles on the board, this power costs 3 AP less. So in other words, as long as you have enough black tiles out there, it's going to be easier to flip the colors around, which turns into this Pocket Dimension. Same exact thing, but if there are at least 9 yellow tiles on the board, this power costs 3 AP less. Hence, there's a lot of light tiles on the board, right? What happens when you flip them around? Well, light knives turns to Child of Light. At the start of the turn, if there are at least 9 yellow tiles on the board, you restore some health. Just passive regen every turn. If not, you convert the 3 basic tiles to yellow. Again, you're creating more yellow AP for yourself. You don't have a yellow ability to fire right now, but now you know you can switch your polarity, can we call it that, to start using your yellow for light knives. What's that black that you could do now that you've switched the colors? Glad you asked. The Darkness Hungers. For 8 black, you get a pretty lengthy fortified black countdown tile. 7 turns, right? Targeting a chosen enemy. While this tile's on the board, the enemy loses 4 levels and all powers. You might think that's really not a lot to talk about because we just talked about Emma targeting the entire team, losing 3 levels and everything. And it was pretty easily done. Cloak and Dagger came out years back. So unfortunately power creep is real. This was kind of new to the game. I wouldn't say it was entirely new. It was just not used as often as it should have been. So anyways, it's still a really good ability. This alone, if we get to cast the Darkness Hungers on 5-star Doctor Strange, he will be severely hampered. So anyways, the plan is basically they start out with the Child of Darkness going out there. We're going to build up attack tiles, build up our black AP as much as we can, pocket dimension them, and then on the other side of the polarity, that's where we get to fire off the Darkness Hungers at him, keeping him held at bay so he's very weakened, and let our attack tiles finish him off. If we need to flip back to this side to fire some light knives at him, we will, but only if the fight lasts that long. Ready? That's the plan. Let's go. What's that, Dark? Remember beating Strange without needing a power. The attack tiles just kept building up to eat him alive. It's true. I can't fault you, especially because Doctor Strange is only level 270, which is kind of weird to say, but it's a 5-star when it's only 270. Yeah, they're not their beefiest then, are they? I see a black. I see a purple. I see a team up that leads to a yellow and a purple. Oh, wow. Wait. Character effects on. It's a one-on-one fight. Let's go. So team up into yellow and purple combo. Thank you. Okay, I got a lot of purple AP already. Let's get some black built up so we can make swapping worthwhile. Because it'll be fun to see the effects, right? Here we go. Look at those things go. Now, if he gets enough purple, his Eye of Agamotto is going to be obvious in what it does. But I have enough black now, and I have enough purple now. I mean, should I cast it? I think we should. Whoop! There we go. And there goes his Flames of the Saltines, as I like to call it. Sorry, can't help myself. Okay, so now we're going to Darkness Hungers. We're going to envelop him. Yes, the only enemy out there. Thank you. It's a pretty cool animation if you're really getting down to it. Look how much less that did. He only did 500 on his clapback because of the Darkness Hungers. His abilities are literally sapped right now. This stun is only a 2-turn stun. It's only destroying 2 enemy AP at a time and deals a pittance of 460 damage. Eye of Agamotto really doesn't do much. It just removes a random enemy attack tile now, not anything more. Which, unfortunately, that's all we have out there, but still. Flames of Faltine, yep, 14 yellow. Thank you again, guys. And it only deals 1,500 damage, only 581 as a clapback. Poor Doctor Strange. Anyways, we want some yellow. That'd be really cool. I want to fire off the light knives if we could swap back in time. Here we go. Get some of that healing. Nice. Needs a little more purple. Oh, he might be dead first. Oh. No? Nope. Oh, well, he'll still die from this, though. Won't he? Oh, no, it's close. Pocket Dimension. Comes out, fires off those daggers. Smacks me for 581 again. I still have the Darkness Hungers on him, despite switching polarity, and we'll finish him with some light knives. There we go. We got to see all the animations. How cool was that? Obviously, as John and Dark said in my chat, it's easier just to probably just build up attack tiles and kill them with those. But I don't know. I like messing around with the abilities. So, you do you. Next up, we're going to go against 5-star Hawkeye. That purple is really his hallmark. So remember, whenever a countdown reaches 0, a friendly countdown for him that is, reaches 0, he's going to generate 3 blue and I think it's 3 red as well at that level. If not, it's a 3 blue, 2 red, but we'll look when we go in there. His blue only costs 5, and that allows him to shoot off a bola arrow and then like a bunch of other trick arrows, like ones that create attack tiles, one that creates strike tiles, ones that create charge tiles, blah, 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 blah. And then the red one is only 5 as well. It does a good amount of damage, but if he has 9 more red to give when the countdown goes down, he spends it and does a ton more damage. All of his abilities are countdowns or passives that feed off of countdowns. He can easily feed himself into victory. The key is just don't let him make his countdowns or match them before they fire off. Here we go, Cloak and Dagger. Let's get on in there. You're only missing like 500 health. We should be fine. Let's go. You are a full service vlogger? I don't even know what a vlogger is, honestly. But thank you. I've seen the term. I haven't paid attention enough to really wonder what that even is. But sure, I'll take it. Let's see. We want lost audio. Am I back? I don't know why I would have lost audio. That's weird. Is it because my session's almost at 2 hours finally? I don't know. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me again. Interesting. Purple makes 3 blue, 2 red, audio back. Thanks, John. Okay. Well, let's get into this. Yeah, I think I think we're catching up now. That's kind of weird. I just watched the video kind of take its dear sweet time. I just left him a match 5 because I'm busy attention. Yikes. Oh well, we'll see how this works out. No, it wasn't just you, Dark. I might have to check my internet or something. This is way too many times often that it's affecting me. Not liking that. We need to take that black and that yellow, but unfortunately if I take that team up, he's going to get... You know what? I'm just going to do it. You know, worst case scenario, he gets what he wants out of it, but... I mean, is that really so bad? We get to see the animations. I'm getting rid of that. You don't get the countdowns. No thank you. Streamer, full service streamer? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I will take that as a compliment. Do we want more yellow or more black? I would take the black because I want to do that darkness hungers to him because I think it's fun. So now that I have 10 black, let's smack him with the pocket dimension. And then now that we've done that, let's do the darkness hungers. So now he can't do as much. Everything he does is much worse. So let's take a look at his purple now. Whenever a friendly countdown tile reaches 0, gain 1 blue and 1 red. How about that? He doesn't even get to fortify that much anymore either. A lot worse. Sorry, Hawkeye. It's all about me, not about you. Okay, he's going to make a match for that crit. Kind of sucks, but hey, we're going to start regenerating health soon, so we don't really care. Let's take those yellows because we want to do some light knives here eventually. There we go. We got enough to swap back and do light knives if we really wanted to. First I'll take the cascade though. Can't turn down a nice cascade. Random 10 to 15 second outages? Dang, John. Man. Don't like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that stuff up. I think it's time to look into my internet quality around this house. Okay, let's go ahead and pocket dimension again. There we go. Now I can fire off the light knives for fun. Whoop. Oh, that killed him. My bad. It's like the same thing that happened last time. Basically, only Hawkeye had a better amount of health when I did that. And there we go. Oh, thank you for that notification. That is our crashes of the Titan for Cloak and Dagger, going against Doctor Strange and Hawkeye. I think they handle it pretty well. I think when you're doing one-on-one fights with Cloak and Dagger, it's easy to forget, but honestly, going for the Darkness Hungers as quick as you can makes your fights so much easier. Even if you don't have Darkness Hungers with that many covers in it, just fire it off with what you got, because the idea of putting the enemy down to lesser levels will really help your entire cause. Anyways, that's that. And we're good for now. Probably in a day or two, I'll jump back on and we'll do the class of 2022's their 4 stars and go for all of those, because there's plenty to go over and a lot of good people in that one as well. The meta has definitely changed over the last couple of years substantially, and as these new developers have been proving, they definitely know how to make some characters. So that's it for this. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thanks, John. Thanks, Dark. And I'll catch you guys really, really soon, okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.